Hey guys, I am for once in a park. It's just me and the babies again. They're not napping. Here's my beauty and here's my gorgeous boy. We went on an adventure, huh? Show them your stick. I have a stick. Kalea, where's your stick? Do you have your stick? No, you don't? Okay, that's okay. She has a scratch on her cheek. But this is a really beautiful park. It has a lake, which is, I guess, drained for now. But in spring is really beautiful, and it has log houses for camping in the summer, and in the fall it's perfect. They have those benches where you can eat if you bring your own lunch. There's a barbecue place. Although there I see even a person with a tent. That's really cool. And in the fall we like it here because there's lots of acorn trees and chestnut trees, so we gather them and play at home with them. Well, I guess it's just really fun to gather them, but then when we go home we forget about it and I end up throwing them away. But the chestnuts that are shiny and new, we like them and we keep them. The boys keep them under their futon because, I don't know, back when I was little, my mom and dad were telling me that it's good energy, or like they keep away I don't know, there's something good energy coming out of it. So chestnuts. But here in Japan people eat chestnuts a lot. They make chestnut everything, chestnut cakes for Christmas, chestnut everything. So it's healthy, I guess. Every nut is healthy, right? There are a few ducks. You probably heard them saying quack quack quack. Oh, it's really pretty today and it's so nice. It's like springtime. Can you see the ducks? They're really cute. Usually the water's like up to here, but now it's, I don't know if they drain it or drought. I don't know. I've been here a lot with the boys when the other three were smaller. We came here a lot. Like one time we even came and they had a training with a helicopter. There were people jumping from the helicopter down in the river, down in the lake, right there in the middle, and they were like doing some kind of rescue mission, and it was really fun to watch. We were really enjoying watching that. And before those two were born, when they were in my tummy, towards the end, I just on Saturdays grab the other three boys and we just get the dog with us and we come here because they're boys and they cannot be kept at home alone, and be indoors. So I grabbed them and I always came here. Even though it was getting colder and colder, we came here. And it's a nice walk around the lake. It's pretty big. It's not a lake, what is it called? Dam? It's like man-made thing. But today I left the house before lunch. What was it? It was like 10:30 or something, because I've had it like every Saturday morning is like a mess. Everybody's like addicted to their games, grabbing a device. So we have two devices at home, and then one old phone that I don't know, for whatever reason I kept, and it has pictures of us like way back. But so that one they keep because they play like Office Jerk, the Christmas version, the Office version, the game version. Like they have like all those kind of stupid games. So that's that. And then they started murmuring like, I want this game, can I have this device? And so then people started stomping angry around the house, and I'm like, I've had it. It's like every Saturday is the same thing. Every Saturday I have to deal with that crap of people demanding things, and I really don't want to go with them out on Saturday morning because I know I don't want to come back. Like today I didn't want to come back before 1, and that's when at 1 o'clock their friends start coming to our house every Saturday. They have their friends coming here in our house, and they play till like, some of them till 3, some of them till 3, 4, 5, and then 5, it's have to get ready stuff for dinner already, and it's just and it's loud, so those two cannot really nap in there either. And so today I think I've had it. It's been like quite long winter, and if it's a good weather, I'd rather be out. And so I just took the babies in the stroller, and I promised a friend to drop her some stuff, some baby clothes from those guys that are already small. And so I did that. I dropped off a box to her, and then got her some bananas or like some sweets, because I know she's a mom and she doesn't really have much time for herself, and you know, once you have babies, and it's her first baby. And so we did that and got some breads, like sweet breads for the babies and mommy, and we just ate on a playground with little on the ground level, like those little animals, made shaped animals they can climb on, like koala and squirrel. And so they were busy. When they're busy, those twins, when they're busy, they eat, they open their mouth. But when they have to sit down in their high chairs at home and they just hate it and they don't want it, they just turn their heads, and I have to have something going on for them. Either has to be the TV, which is a bad habit, and from now I just regret it, but I'm sorry, there are two of them and I can't. They have to be on a strict schedule with feedings and hopefully together, do things together. But anyway, so it was perfect that they were like running around on the grass and in the same time eating some bread and drinking some juice, and I had to chase them around with the juice boxes. I'm okay with them holding it. They can squeeze it and be messy, but like if they fall and that straw is in their throat, not good. So I was on my toes a little bit, but they did good. They survived that. But yeah, so it's now, what is it? It's like after 2 p.m. So I have no intentions to go back home anytime soon, because you know, once you go home, it's like this feeling of everything waits for me to be done, you know. Nobody helps for anything. Like when I go home, I'm pretty sure there will be still the baby's toys everywhere on the kitchen floor where the carpet is, and literally everywhere around the room. There will be toys everywhere, and they will jump over them. They will go around them, but they will never pick them up and put them in the box. Never. That will be that, and then there will be, what's for dinner, mommy? And then it will be like, they go in their desk room where their desks and computers are, and it will be like there. And I just, no, I don't want to be there right now, because it's all there waiting from the morning. So maybe you guys you look forward to the weekends and you love weekends and it's family time, but not here, not in this household, not in this country. Maybe I don't know, I see other people here with their families, but not in this household. There's no family time. There's no, everybody's doing their own thing. Everybody's mean to each other, and then when friends come, they're so nice and they're so helpful and they're so great, so cheerful. But if it's just the three of them, they can, you know, bite their heads off. So I'm like, that's it. I've had it. And so yeah, I'm here in this park. And of course, you know, when you're with the twins, everybody stops by or like goes. There was just one lady that passed by me now, and she just walked like as far as she could, because you know, I'm this alien that bites and eats people. I don't know. But in general, people are nice, so they say hello, and that's about it. I like to be out. I like nature, and the only thing that keeps me in the house is the babies, because they've been so small, but now they're more mobile. And then when they walk now, I just have to teach them to walk with me or near me or holding hands with me, and they definitely is getting easier and easier to get out with them. It's like it's coming to this blissful age before terrible too, where they still follow you and they love you, and they're still with diapers, so you don't have to take them to bathrooms. I can only imagine what's gonna be like for me taking them to bathrooms if I'm just the only adult with them. I can't do it. So in Japan they have those bathrooms that are for disabled people, so it's like family kind of bathroom too, so you can take your kids inside there, and they even have like a little toilet that is like really low to the ground, and it's very it has a seat on it, and it's really nice. In some malls they do, but in general it's like they're born a girl and I cannot really take them separately, so I guess it will do with my little guy following us. I don't know, you guys, it's my first time in my life to do that, so I guess it will be fun to see what the future unfolds for them. But I don't know, it's just really fun to be only with them, but I always have to have my eyes open really wide because I have to be careful to for them not to something not to happen, because in seconds they could be walking and they could be tripping down. Thank goodness where I let them walk is just grass, and pretty much look at that bridge, it's red. It's really nice bridge. It says even usually from which era and who built it and stuff like that. So there's this kanji on the side. The boys know how to read it, I don't. And this is the 5th year of whatever, the 5th month. Yeah. And this used to be like all water underneath, so I've never seen it like that ground. I've never seen it like ground like that, but it's really cool. It's really cool. I guess they're draining it sometimes they drain for cleaning purposes. When there's so much water, it's really cool to see from the bridge down there. Sometimes there's like a straw hat from farmers around here who have lands. It's really cool. Okay, I'm gonna cover my babies because I think it's a bit chilly now, and the wind is chilly. Otherwise it's really nice. It's just the wind is chilly. Is that right, Kai? Be careful with that stick now. Be careful with that stick, Munishek. Be careful with that stick. It's not something we eat usually, okay? Okay, Sputkish. Okay, Munishek. Okay, Kaliachi. Good thing I brought some blankets in the stroller. What can I say, you guys? Moms, it's like wipes. You don't go out without wipes, without diapers, extra diapers, without blankets and things like that, because you never know. Don't push it, baby, don't push it. It's a bit chilly, so it's not too cold, but it's all right, so mommy can be at peace, right? Yeah, so I'm halfway now. This is like the halfway. I just walked all that thing here, and then this is coming up, which is the fun part. I like it. It's like an adventure. It's like you can see all your eyes can see. It's like green, which is not that green right now. It's like the leaves are gone, so it's just branches. But I don't know, just being out in nature charges you up and clears your mind, and so you can get more positivism inside of you. I can see some trees already with the buds. You can see some of them are already even blooming. You guys see? You can see some of those are blooming already. Look. What is that? Yeah? What is that? Flowers? Pink flowers. And they smell good. Yeah, there are lots of people who come here for jogging, who come here with their dogs, who come here for walking. It's definitely a nice mountainy kind of place to be at. Konnichiwa. And it's very close to people's lands, like usually all that bush around. This reminds me of Hawaii. It's like, look at that, the vegetation here is like tropical kind of looking vegetation, but it's not. It stays in the winter too. And Yeah, this is somebody's land. But my boys like to, I'll show you. There's this kind of dirt that looks really cool shaped. It looks like almost like the one that they make plates with. How do you call it? It's like it looks really cool. The shape, how it breaks, looks really cool. How do you call it? The pottery kind of thing. It looks like that. That kind of whitish. And how it's like shaped, how it breaks is really cool. So the boys like to dig in it and like look for whatever treasures, rocks, or I don't know. Well, it used to be bigger, but I guess it crumbled down. You can see a lot of cats along the way, but I don't see them today. People bring them actually food, like cat food or dog food. We've brought here before dog food, and we just give it to them and they love it. It's fun. And the boys like to count how many cats we see every time. And so it's just refreshing to be here, as to being in the house with the kerosene heater on, because the house is colder than outside. So I'd rather have the little ones just for one day be out in the nature, just to have a different day. And for mommy too. I'd like to, even if it's close by, not too far from home, it's still somewhere else than the house. It's like we've become part of it, you know. And it's been so cold. This past week was so cold, so blasting icy winds. It was so cold, and today I'm like, I'm hot with this. I'm hot because it's up to 10, 11, 12 degrees. I don't know. It's nice. It makes me think of the people in Texas, how unusual the weather is there, and how cold, and how the houses are not prepared for that, and electricity is down, and water pipes probably break and burst and freeze, and it's just not fun. And if you're not prepared, if you don't have generator in the house, if you don't have food storage, it really sucks. No school, no work, everybody's locked down in their house pretty much, and it's like pandemic but worse, because you cannot even go to the supermarket because everything's out. No suppliers can supply more goods. It's just not fun at all. It reminds me of when the pandemic started and all the toilet paper and all the tissue paper went out of the shelves in this place here. It was amazing to me. Like, you cannot really buy toilet paper from anywhere. So thank goodness we had stock toilet paper from Costco, like the big sizes. And so we were, oh gosh, it was horrible. I don't want that to happen again, but it makes you, think, what can you be prepared with? Because I don't know, times change and things change, and how business is done nowadays is changed, and everybody's trying to adjust and save their business, their company, their employees, their everything. So it's tough times. But I think as a humanity, we tend to thrive. We tend to, when you're pushed to the corner and you have no way out of it, you start getting creative, and you start thinking, okay, what can I do to make the situation better? And so I'm sure as the world will get over this, with or without vaccinations and stuff. I just watched on was it on Facebook? I don't know, but it was like a TikTok video. I don't know. I don't use that app, but sometimes people post on Facebook those things, and I saw a lady. I'm not sure which country she's from. I assume America, but it could be from other English-speaking country. But she was a nurse herself, and she literally filmed every day how she was feeling with the COVID-19 symptoms until she died, actually. And so I was like really shaken, because she was just filming every day. She's like, today I don't feel good, And then every day gets worse and worse, and like she's like, this really sucks. And she's a nurse, like she had the stuff in her nose, and I don't know if she was at home or not. It was hard to tell because there was some machinery behind her, so I assumed towards the end she probably moved to an institution to be taken care of. I don't know, but she was filming herself like with a breathing device thingy too. Like you cannot really see her face because it's all like all over her. There's some stuff, and it looked really disturbing. And then she said after the third week, she said it's the third week and not getting better. And I've heard from other people back home in Bulgaria that if it lingers and if you don't change your condition doesn't change towards better, like after the 9th day or so, yeah, there's something wrong with you and it's not gonna have a good end. If after 2-3 weeks you're still the same or getting worse, usually people lose the battle with the COVID-19. I don't know why and what it is, but it seems like that's the case. Unfortunately, that happens to young people, old people. I don't know. There's no guarantee. So there's this fear, there's this, maybe she was from the UK, because when I think about it, there was like underneath there was like an ad or something about share your experience and you can get 100 pounds. I'm like, you could have lost your life, but like, yeah, go ahead and send them your videos that you took of yourself and they'll give you 100 pounds. Not much, but I don't know, I don't get it. But I guess people need more information and publicity and whatever, research, I don't know. Let's see, I think my little guy's giving it up. Yeah, his eyes are closed. My little girl, however, she's a trooper. Her eyes are still wide open. She's looking sideways because she's the one in the back, so all she can see in the front is her brother's seat. Not his head quite yet because he's still small, but when that comes, she can reach probably and pat his head or bang it. I don't know, I hope not. But she's my tiny one, so she's in the back. Always the little one is in the back and the bigger one is in the front. That's how it was with the other three. Yeah, that's why we got the stroller actually for the other three, because they were close age. So I needed a stroller like this big, and I'm grateful. I had no idea I'm gonna use it later on, like 7 years later for twins, but hey, it's here, so I'm using it. It's Graco, I like it, good product. My car seats are Graco, everything. Just a friend gave me to let me use her car seat that is just up, not a basket anymore, like a seat, actual seat. My baby girl, because I had one only for one kid and I did another one, so I let her use my basket for her baby, and she let me use her chair that she got for like later on for her baby, but still too small for it. So that's how it goes, guys. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit uphill now, but no worries. I've done worse than that with holding the phone, so I just wanted to, I didn't even mean to make a video today. I didn't even have anything in my head considering the fact that I just left the house, but I think this video could be probably titled Motherhood and You Need Out sometimes too. It's just I was thinking actually, guys, this morning, here's my mindset. I don't know if every mom is like that, but I'm pretty sure most mothers are like that. So here's my morning ritual, right? Like the stuff that I do and the priorities I have before I even start thinking about getting out or going shopping or anything, you know, out of the house. Like up until that moment, I'm still with my PJ on. So it doesn't matter hot, cold, whatever it is, I'm with my comfy clothes and not even clothes for outside yet. So here's what happens in my head. From the morning when I wake up, I'm thinking, okay, now I have to first of all change the babies because their diapers are probably soaked. Sometimes even their clothes are wet. But I try to change them right before bed too, before they sleep, so I don't have to deal with wet clothes. But you know, they pee a lot recently because they drink a lot, which is good. I don't complain about that. I can wash clothes. It's better for them to drink, right? So that's that. Change their clothes, get them ready for their breakfast. Probably recently I'm trying to eat at the same time with them, because if I don't, I just forget about it afterwards. It's like, no, forget it. So I try not to eat together with them, and so we usually read from the scriptures a little bit, or have like primary songs with us, or something that we always say a prayer with them, even though they don't close their eyes and fold their arms. Still, that's fine. Then we start with either the Coco Melon songs, so that they can listen to songs and dance, and like they actually listen to songs better than if I turn on the Disney Junior, because Disney Junior has like at the beginning and at the end music, but then in between when the story unfolds, they don't really listen to that. So, and they start fighting for toys and books and whatever. So I just put something music for them, nursery rhymes or Coco Melon or whatever, and they listen to that. And at that time I have to clean up the table from the morning. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do wash the dishes. Depends. Brush their teeth, brush my teeth, wash my face. Hopefully I don't forget to do that. And then after that I go get the laundry. If it's a nice day, it's not blowing icy winds, I let them cruise around the house while I'm doing that. The heater's still on in the kitchen when we go to warm up, but like I let them, and they stay there at the door where they know mommy's hanging clothes, and then the dog is there, so they talk to the dog. She likes to, you know, turn around and flick her tail, and they love to, yeah, they have their own time with her. And so I do the laundry quickly, then that's like either 1 or 2 loads, or the third one is on. So until all my laundry is out, I don't go anywhere. I just have it all out, play with the babies, read books, play a little bit, get the rice going, start in the rice cooker for lunch and dinner respectively, and then finally in front of the heater in the warm I can change my clothes, and then by 10:30 I'm done. And then we cruise outside if it's a nice day like now. Oh, they're both asleep now. They're so cute. There will be no cats counting today, I suppose, but they're asleep. Bless you, my sweet little girl. And she's without Nyana even today. I'm so proud of her. Nyana is outside in the laundry. Oh, they're so sweet. They're really sweet. They played hard. They play really hard on those slides. So I'm towards the end of this walk, but I could probably make another one. I really don't mind. Of course, I'm not going to be talking to you guys the entire time, because it will be a really, really long video, and it's not going to upload to YouTube until like it takes forever when it's over 30 minutes. But so my main idea was, I wake up in the morning and I start thinking, what can I do on weekends, on Saturdays? What can I do? How can I do everything as fast as I can, so that it's a cute dog. So that I can have time enough to spend time with, if not all 3 boys, the bigger ones, at least one of them if we go shopping for veggies in the nearby farmer shops. That's that. That's one. If not, we either walk around the neighborhood with those two sleeping in the stroller, or we just do something together, just spend time together. But that's what I think, that's what I want. That's me thinking, how can I spend time with my kids? Because during the weekdays, I literally see them in the morning for like 20 minutes, if not even, and in the evenings for like a couple of hours, and that's it, so that's me. But like in their head, they're still kids, and they if they're not led, if they're not told what to do, they tend to just sit on the couch and just play games all day. So until their friends start coming up and they have like their play dates and going, and it's so much fun till dinner time. So in this whole thing that I'm explaining, the figure of the father is like barely here and there, coming in and out, and that's it. There is no presence like, okay guys, let's do something together for fun, or like let's get out and just go somewhere. And it's not like it doesn't happen at all. It's just not all the time. It's not like regular thing. It's not like a habit. It's not a family tradition. It's just no, it's just me and the kids basically. So yeah, it's like I tried to explain it to who was I talking to? Try to explain. It's like you have this wagon full of goods, and you have two wheels to run it, right? Yeah, but one of the wheels is not there. One of the wheels here is not really functioning properly, and I can't be the one wheel rolling the whole package by myself. It's just impossible, you guys. It's impossible. It's like, if I do that, that means a single mom, right? That's what equals to. So I always thought, in the family, the wagon is pulled by the two wheels, and the two wheels are properly working together in synchronized. But I guess it's a Japanese style family where one takes all the load of kids and household, and then the other is just the money provider and the public kind of face, and that's it. I am not okay with those terms. I don't like it, and I don't feel it's right. Not as a Christian, not as a human. And so yeah, I don't think it's right. And so yeah, I think kids need, as much as mom's presence, they also need a guy's presence where they can go and do like reckless things, like just go have fun. And I don't know, like I never went with them, but a few years back, was it like when the 6th graders in their school were graduating, going to junior high, they went skating in the biggest city of our prefecture, and I guess they were having so much fun. They've never done it before, but they enjoyed. All three of them went with him, and so I guess it was fun. They still remember it, and now tomorrow they're supposed to meet with the 6th graders graduating this year, and it's gonna be just in the community center next door, close to our house, and it's gonna be just like, I don't know, games, activities, but like everybody masked up, and it was blah, pandemic situation. Anyway, so I didn't go. I don't remember why I didn't go with them. Maybe I was scared, or I had something. I don't remember, but I didn't go. So I also am not like a skating kind of person, or like doing anything with feet. Like my feet have to be steady on the ground. That's how I am. So it is what it is, and that's how it's gonna be. All right, guys, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.